Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Sacha Baron Cohen. A master of disruptive comedy, Sacha Baron Cohen is one of the most daring and inventive comedians of the modern era, a performer who has built an entire career out of challenging norms, provoking reactions, and using satire as a sharp tool to expose prejudice and hypocrisy. Early life and education. Sacha Baron Cohen was born on October 13, 1971, in London, England, into a culturally rich Jewish family. He attended Christ's College, Cambridge, where he studied history and became active in the Cambridge Footlights, the university's legendary comedy and theatrical society. His time there helped shape his comedic voice and paved the way for his career in performance. Rise to fame. The birth of unforgettable characters. Baron Cohen first gained attention on British television in the late 1990s. But his fame skyrocketed when he introduced the world to Ali G, a satirical suburban gangsta who interviews public figures with intentionally absurd questions. His victims often assume the character is genuine, resulting in awkward, revealing, and hilarious moments. Following Ali G, Baron Cohen created two other iconic personas: Borat Sagdiyev, a naive, exaggerated journalist from Kazakhstan whose outrageous behavior exposes real-life prejudices and social tensions; Bruno, an eccentric Austrian fashion journalist who pokes fun at celebrity culture, vanity, and attitudes about sexuality. These characters became cultural sensations, showcasing Cohen's talent for blending improvisation, social commentary, and fearless commitment to his roles. Film career. Sacha Baron Cohen transitioned smoothly into film, bringing his characters to the big screen with enormous success. Borat 2006 became a global phenomenon, earning critical acclaim and huge box office returns. Bruno 2009 delivered the same mixture of shock humor and social critique. The Dictator 2012 featured Cohen in a fully scripted comedic role as a fictional tyrant. He has also shown remarkable dramatic skill in films such as Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Hugo, directed by Martin Scorsese, Les Miserables, in which he played the comic villain Thénardier, The Trial of the Chicago 7 Inches, where he earned widespread praise for his portrayal of activist Abby Hoffman. His diverse filmography proves he is not only a satirist but also a versatile and serious actor when the role demands it. Television work and later roles. In 2018, Cohen returned to undercover satire with Who is America?, a bold and controversial series in which he impersonated new characters to interview politicians and public figures. The show pushed boundaries and sparked intense public discussion. In 2019, he took on the dramatic role of real-life Mossad spy Eli Cohen in the acclaimed series The Spy, further demonstrating his range. More recently, he stepped into the superhero universe with a major role in the Marvel series, Iron Heart, undergoing a significant physical transformation for the part. Awards and recognition. Sacha Baron Cohen has earned numerous honors throughout his career, including multiple Golden Globe Awards, BAFTA Awards, and an Academy Award nomination. His ability to create characters that are both absurd and revealing has made him a staple of modern comedy. Personal life. Baron Cohen married actress Isla Fisher in 2010, and they have 3 children. After many years together, the couple finalized their divorce in 2025. Despite his often chaotic on-screen antics, he is known in private life as thoughtful, disciplined, and deeply committed to his craft. Legacy and impact. Sacha Baron Cohen's work is not simply comedy, it is social experimentation. His characters expose hidden biases, challenge political views, and spark debates about identity, freedom, and ethics. While his methods can be controversial, his influence on comedy and storytelling is undeniable. Few entertainers have taken as many risks or pushed as many boundaries. With his intelligence, courage, and relentless creativity, Sacha Baron Cohen has carved out a unique place in entertainment history. A deeper look at Sacha Baron Cohen's craft and cultural influence. The method behind the madness. Sacha Baron Cohen is not just a comedian, he is a performer who uses satire as a weapon. What makes him different from most comedians is the method acting intensity he brings to every character. Once he commits to a persona, he never breaks character. Even when facing uncomfortable or risky situations, his approach combines improv acting, social psychology, hidden camera filmmaking, cultural critique, deep research into accents, mannerisms, and subcultures. Cohen has often stated that the goal is not to humiliate people, but to reveal truths about prejudice, political extremism, celebrity culture, and human behavior under pressure. Ali G. Comedy through ignorance. Ali G., the character that launched his international career, is a sharp satire of suburban youth who adopt hip-hop culture without understanding its roots. His interviews with politicians and intellectuals rely on one simple trick: he asks ridiculous questions with total sincerity. This often exposes how public figures sometimes avoid challenging ignorance, perhaps out of politeness, discomfort, or fear of seeming out of touch. Ali G became so iconic that the term Ali G-style interview still appears in pop culture today. Borat, a mirror for society. Borat is perhaps Cohen's most important creation. Beneath the absurd accent and outlandish behavior lies a powerful tool. Borat's ignorance often brings out the hidden biases of the people he meets. Topics frequently touched include racism, anti-Semitism, sexism, homophobia, patriotism taken to extremes, cultural misunderstandings. The success of Borat sparked global conversations about representation, satire, and whether it is acceptable to use a fictional character to expose real people's views. Some praised the film as genius, while others criticized it as exploitative. The controversy only strengthened the film's cultural importance. Bruno, a satire of fame and fear. Bruno is a bold, flamboyant character who pushes boundaries even further. With this character, Cohen explores the fashion industry, the obsession with celebrity, public discomfort around LGBTQ+ stereotypes, the absurdity of fame culture. Bruno's interactions reveal how individuals react when confronted with sexuality, gender nonconformity, or the fear of embarrassment. Though the movie polarized audiences, it demonstrated Cohen's willingness to risk backlash to make a point. Dramatic transformation. The actor behind the characters. Though known for comedy, Sacha Baron Cohen's dramatic performances have consistently impressed critics. Unlike his satirical roles, his dramatic work highlights emotional nuance, controlled discipline, a surprisingly restrained and serious acting style. In The Spy, he portrayed Eli Cohen, a real-life agent who infiltrated the Syrian government in the 1960s. The role required speaking fluent Arabic, intense emotional range conveying fear, dedication, and sacrifice. It proved to audiences worldwide that Baron Cohen is far more than a comedic provocateur. Fearlessness, a defining trait. Cohen has been physically attacked multiple times during filming. His work has placed him in dangerous situations, including entering gun shows, attending extremist rallies, interviewing politicians without them realizing the satire, disguising himself to blend into highly volatile groups. His insistence on staying in character, no matter the risk, is legendary in the industry. A quiet private life. Despite the extreme nature of his comedy, Cohen lives a controlled, almost reserved private life. Key traits often mentioned by colleagues: Extremely meticulous perfectionist in developing characters, highly educated, soft-spoken off-camera, deeply protective of his family. His marriage to Isla Fisher was long admired in Hollywood for its stability and privacy. Even after their separation, both continue to speak respectfully of one another. Controversy and criticism. Sacha Baron Cohen's work has consistently divided audiences. Common criticisms include crossing ethical lines, embarrassing unsuspecting people, reinforcing stereotypes while trying to expose them, blurring the line between satire and entrapment. Supporters argue that his comedy challenges harmful ideas, uses shock to expose truth, encourages conversations that wouldn't happen otherwise, holds the powerful accountable through humor. Few artists generate as much debate as Cohen, and that is part of his impact. Influence on comedy and culture. Sacha Baron Cohen transformed modern comedy in several ways. Popularized immersive character-based satire, influenced shows like Nathan For You, The Rehearsal, and Between Two Ferns, proved that comedy can be a political and social tool. Inspired a generation of comedians to take risks. Characters like Ali G and Borat are now part of global pop culture, referenced in memes, sketches, and academic studies about satire. Legacy. Sacha Baron Cohen has built one of the most daring careers in entertainment history. His characters are unforgettable, his bravery is unmatched, and his impact on comedy is profound. Whether admired, criticized, or both, he remains a unique figure, someone who uses laughter to make the world confront itself. Sacha Baron Cohen. An expanded portrait of a cultural provocateur, a childhood shaped by culture and curiosity, growing up in a middle-class neighborhood of London. Sacha Baron Cohen was surrounded by a strong sense of cultural identity. His family background, with Eastern European and Israeli roots, exposed him early to different accents, worldviews, and social dynamics. This upbringing would later help him craft characters who speak in exaggerated accents and critique cultural norms through humor. As a child, Cohen was known to be imaginative, academically gifted, and naturally theatrical. He loved dressing up, imitating people, and performing improvised skits for family gatherings. His teachers often noted how easily he slipped into characters and how boldly he played with personalities. The Cambridge years, where comedy became a craft at Cambridge, Cohen studied history. But the Footlights comedy troupe became the true incubator of his talent. There, he learned scriptwriting, improvisational comedy, collaborative sketch performance, satire as an art form, character building from scratch. His early stage work was a mix of political humor, slapstick, and exaggerated personalities, the early blueprint of the career he would later build. The philosophy of Baron Cohen's comedy. Sacha Baron Cohen operates on a unique comedic philosophy. Comedy is the most effective way to reveal uncomfortable truths. His characters serve as social tools. Ali G tests how authorities respond to absurdity. Borat exposes real-world prejudices and biases. Bruno pushes boundaries around sexuality and fame. General Aladdin satirizes dictatorship and absolute power, rather than mocking marginalized groups. Cohen's work often targets powerful institutions or individuals who unknowingly expose their own flaws. The psychology of his interactions. Many scenes involving Cohen's characters are essentially social experiments. They test how far people will tolerate bigotry, whether politeness sometimes hides prejudice, how authority figures react when challenged, how quickly biases can be revealed under pressure, the line between ignorance and intent. Academics have studied his work as examples of applied psychology, social commentary, and media manipulation. Behind the scenes, the complex production of his films. Cohen's documentary-style films require staggering levels of planning, extensive scouting of towns, communities, and events. Months of negotiation with participants who don't know the true premise. Multiple layers of fake companies used to organize interviews. Security teams standing by in case the situation becomes dangerous. Legal teams reviewing every second of footage to avoid lawsuits. Improvisation. Cohen never knows how people will react. Each major film often requires years of preparation, sometimes longer than typical Hollywood productions. Courage and risk. The physical danger of staying in character. Cohen's dedication has put him in numerous dangerous situations. He has been chased, threatened, and physically assaulted.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.